It's a city home to one of the most loyal and passionate fan bases in football. And all the noise they're making is being captured by the Dome here at Ford Field in Detroit. Coming up, a contest that looks real good on paper between the Pittsburgh Steelers and the Detroit Lions. Jake Bates now, ready to get this one started. And we're off in Detroit. He's going to return it from a yard or two deep. They stop him right as he gets up past the 15.
The Steelers take over first and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
So their offense out now to get this game started. It's first and 10. Quick throw, right side, complete to start this drive. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
A gain of 4. It's now second and 6 at the 21-yard line.
Oh, he nearly starts the game off with a pick. Just couldn't hang on to it. Good defensive play, though, regardless. That's going to bring up third down.
I think I could see his eyes from the booth. He was envisioning the return and simply dropped it. You got to secure the pick before anything else.
So they dodge an opening drive turnover, but this drive could stall out if they don't convert here. It's third down. That one's out and cut on the right side. And they're going to bring him down just after he crosses the 50. Offense in the hurry up here.
That's good for a Steelers first down. A gain of 30. And the Steelers first down.
Sticking to the air here. Throwing this one back of the end zone. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. We're seeing this more and more these days, mixing some deep looks into that opening script. Brock test all levels of the secondary. They held up there.
Yeah, and it's not going to be the last time this defense will be tested. This group likes to push the ball down the field. They answered the call that time.
After the incompletion, they come up on second and 10. Design quarterback run here. He's out in the clear. And he's all the way home. Touchdown, Pittsburgh! The Steelers drive 80-plus yards and take a 6-0 lead.
You know, Kate, I think one thing we've clearly learned about the analytics of this game at the NFL level, explosive plays matter. And to get one on the opening series, that has got to feel good for this offense.
That one right down the middle. And the Steelers will jump out to a 7-0 lead. The kicking team out there for the Steelers, and here they go to send it away. And it looks like he's going to opt not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 35. Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. First and 10.
Let's go. Ready?
First game on the ground to Jahmyr Gibbs. He swarms in the middle, and this gets maybe a yard. Jeremy Chinn there on the stop.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Ready?
They're going to try and throw it here. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. A 9-yard gain and good for a first down. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45.
Here we go. Here we go. Cut.
He's going to throw this one. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well, no look on his first look of the game. So it's second down coming up.
Timing is everything in life, and timing is everything defensively. That throw was just a little bit late and gave the defense time to close, deliver a pop, and knock that ball loose.
Here we go. 33, yellow. Ready.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
3rd and long for him here. And the incompletions continuing to stack up here, Brock. 3 straight plays as the defender knocks it away. Now it's 4th down. So no initial clapback, at least not immediately. Gonna have to play from a deficit for at least a little while as that opening drive stalls out.
And your hope here offensively is that deficit remains unchanged when you get the ball back the next time, because you do not want to be looking 2 scores down to start this one out.
Here's the snap on 4th. Caught. There's the rookie out of Bowling Green. And they make the tackle at the 38. One of their best play calls of this game so far, Brock. 17 yards on 4th down. That gets him the first.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
White.
Throwing from the gun. Short pass brought in. And he's able to get this down to the 36.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, give your quarterback a chance.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down.
Smash, red, yellow, 20, rail, yellow, slide, blue, yellow. Check,
Still sticking with the passing game. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. Part of what's earned him status, Brock, is one of the league's better tight ends. Are those hands, right? His dependable hands. So shouts to the defense there because he wasn't able to hang on that time.
Kate, it's one thing for these defenders to separate a receiver from the ball, but to do so on a stud tight end, that's big time.
Ready?
They'll throw, 3rd and long. Throws into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Darian Porter. And the Steelers take over on his 5th interception of the season. Not the auspicious debut they'd certainly hoped for on that opening drive. The coverage, impressive, taking their first possession away with that interception. The 50, 30, inside the 20. There it is, touchdown Pittsburgh. The Steelers parlay the interception into points. It's a DK Metcalf touchdown. That one splits the uprights. And the Steelers drive out to an early 14-0 lead. The kicking team out there for the Steelers, and here they go to send it away. And it didn't look like he was seriously considering a return there, did it? So that touchback going to come out to the 35.
35-yard line.
Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10.
Let's go.
Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. That one's cut along the left sideline. And he fights his way down to the 35 before the defense can get him out. How about 29 yards on 1st down? And that's good for a new set of downs.
ready. 52 blue, ready.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. And I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, there can be more interceptions.
Lasers this one deep down the middle. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Jalen Ramsey comes up with it. And the Steelers take over on his 5th interception of the season. All right, Steelers to the line now. 1st and 10. Tootin gets it from the gun. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Made it all look so simple, didn't he? That linebacker sorting right through the traffic, finding the runner. That's instincts come to life.
Left side, caught by Metcalf. And he's hit just before he can pick up that first. So 3rd and short coming up from the 33.
A gain of 10 brings up 3rd and inches.
On 3rd down, here's Tootin. He gets a pick up of 4 yards. And a fresh set of downs for Pittsburgh. Looking quickly here.
And the Steelers first down. A 4-yard pickup on the play. First down, Pittsburgh.
First down, and they go right back to him. And they were waiting for him on that draw, weren't they? They get him behind the line. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
Back at the 34-yard line.
We're a quarter of the way through on this chilly winter afternoon. Our score, 14-0. We're back to Ford Field right after this. Second quarter, all queued up and ready to go. It's Steeler football. They have 2nd down behind the sticks. He's dropping back to throw. He's going to loft one deep to the left. Brought in inside the 20. And he has this down to the 14-yard line.
3 yards. That's good for a Steelers first down. 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
From the red zone now. He rolls to his right. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Kate, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Second and 10, and they'll stick to the air. This one's caught. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Pat Freiermuth, the touchdown. That one right down the middle. And the Steelers stretch their lead to 21.
Lions, nothing.
The kicking team out there for the Steelers, and here they go to send it away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
Over 1st and 10. at their own 35-yard line.
Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10.
Here we set.
The start on the ground with Gibbs. Rob flat. First guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Job one of so many D tackles in this league is eat up space. Don't get moved off your spot. But the difference makers, they just not only eat the space, they eat those runners too.
Makes the grab in bounds left side. And he will get it down to the 16-yard line.
And the Lions, first down.
A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
At the 16-yard line.
Ready.
Working inside the red zone. Complete over the middle. And he's going to be driven out, but a nice pickup. Gained about 8. 2nd down.
Out of bounds down at the 8-yard line. It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Off the gut they go with Gibbs. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. Offensive line fast.
Brings up 3rd down.
3rd and short here, trying to pass. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions start to fight back with their first points of this game. It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown. Point after up and good for Bates. And the Lions get it back to a 14-point game.
Lions 7.
Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. And not liking what it looked like ahead of him there, Brock. So he's going to take a knee, and this is going to come out to the 35-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Steelers with some very good field position as they get set. 1st and 10. On the give, it's Tootin. Free up the middle. It's a breakaway. And he gets into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers make it a 3-possession game.
Hey, Kate, we're not even to halftime, and this guy has already got a game's worth of success. And the great thing is that, yes, it benefits him individually, statistically, but you know it just sets the table for everybody else because that play-action pass should be devastating.
Lions 7.
The kicking team out there for the Steelers, and here they go to send it away. He'll bring it out from a couple yards deep. Lanes didn't open for him. He is stopped shy of the 15.
Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 14-yard line.
All right, Lions just about ready. 1st and 10.
Black shot. Ready. 52 bull.
Now throw to start the drive. This is thrown towards a defender instead, and he's the one who makes a play on the football. That's not what this offense wants. Incomplete on 1st down. After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10.
Set hut. 50 green. Red, yellow. Hut, hut.
Looking to throw here. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And they come through the sack to bring around 3rd down.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go and let that pass rush get home.
Defense with an excellent opportunity at a stop here on 3rd down.
Come on, red, cycle. 45, blaster, 6. Needle blue.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Oh, no, they get him yet again. And the Steelers get it back after making their 3rd first-half interception. Now, in that spot, Brock, I think his first priority is just getting a throw of some kind of way and avoiding the safety, right?
Yeah, no question about it, Kate. And I know it's so easy for us up here in this comfy booth, armchair quarterback, but you can't ever relax when you're reading the coverage just because you're worried about taking a safety. You still got to stand, you got to deliver, and you got to take care of the football.
In the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers parlay the interception into points. That one splits the uprights. And the Steelers continue piling onto this lead.
Lions 7.
The kicking team out there for the Steelers, and here they go to send it away. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35. Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10.
Down. Yellow, 22. Set.
Drive begins with Gibbs. This drive is going to start out with a gain of 5 before they bring him down.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
So gain of 5 on that 1st down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on 2nd. Rolling from the gun here. This one to Williams out left side. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. Pick up a 5 on that play. And the Lions have a 1st down. So with that, Brock, we've now reached our 2-minute warning. Stick around. Some more from Ford Field on its way. Let's see how they attack this 1st down, partner, from the 45.
Here we go, set. Red. Ready, go.